Hello and welcome back to the Battle Room. I'm of course the Battle Room, and today I'm joined by Kimo. How you doing, buddy?
Doing pretty well. It's a beautiful morning.
A beautiful morning to watch some competitive Pokemon. So I decided for the last set we'll watch from Worlds, I really wanted to do Giovanni versus Hirofumi, right? Like Hirofumi at this point is one of the best players who hasn't won Worlds, and his career is insane. Like I feel like he is on the level of like Michael Kelsch, where it's like all he's missing is that Worlds win, right? He's been a finalist. He's in top four of the World Championships, and he's a two-time Japanese national champion. So Hirofumi, one of the greatest players of all time, and then Giovanni, right? This was his breakout huge tournament, right? He's had two top eights. He's never been to top four of a tournament, like a big major tournament, right? So this is his first top four, and he's doing it at the World Championships, which is just incredibly hyped to see. And I think they have a Sun team. They both have Sun teams, so it creates like this really crazy, just aggressive matchup that I wanted to watch.
I think the Pokemon that interests me the most in both teams really is Smeargle on Hirofumi's side. It's just kind of the Pokemon that, I guess, on this Ice Horse Koraidon archetype, not super common. You usually see it more with like Calyrex Shadow. And I just like that difference in pacing for this team. I think Smeargle is just a pretty impressive Pokemon when he's allowed to be really good. So, good addition to that archetype.
Yeah, I think they're also running a very, very weird Smeargle. Obviously, you always expect Smeargle to have Spore, but this one actually has Ruination, Follow Me, and Spiky Shield. So there's no fake out. Ruination's a crazy fucking choice. Like,
That is a crazy one.
absolutely absurd pick for the Smeargle.
Yeah,
Really.
I really didn't know it didn't have Spore.
It does have
Because
Spore.
that's
It
part of
does have
what
Spore.
makes it. Oh, you said it. You made
There's
it
no
sound
fake
like it
out.
didn't.
No fake out. It
Oh,
just,
okay, no fake
yeah.
out. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, Spore is way more important than fake out.
hmm But yeah, it's a weird
Giovanni's
set.
team, dude. Like, it's the classic, like, been around the season team. This is the team that, like, as I was reflecting on what I was about to see, like, I actually have seen this quite a bit. And I feel like Lunala is kind of like the stabilizing restricted Pokemon. Like, to me, Calyrex Shadow Koraidon feels very strong, but very easy to kind of get off pace, right? Lunala doesn't really quite have that same problem. Calyrex Ice doesn't really quite have that same problem either, which is why I think it's a cool archetype on Hirofumi's side as well.
Yeah, I think also the Lunala just like makes it so there's so much going on, right? Like it's so supportive. It gives Trick Room to the team. It gives Wide Guard to the team, and I think both those pieces completely change how you team build and how the team interacts. So I do think it is very important, and it is also like it just completely changes how you have to approach the matchup as if it was a Calyrex, right? Obviously.
Well, that thing just blasted away. But okay, thanks. My favorite thing about this team actually is that it's the biggest middle finger to CSR that you could possibly have. You have an immunity, two resists, a ghost that outspeeds, and then Lunala who, like, sure, like, it's kind of 50-50-ish on paper, but you can Terra out, you can wide guard the main attack, you can Trick Room, which just makes that restricted basically useless. It fantastic call, I think, for this tournament.
Yeah, and it just so happened, that he had been spamming this team the entire time, and that's just kind of how Giovanni is as a player, right? Like we saw this in the other format too. He like played that Koraidon Ditto team with Cornerstone, basically very similar to what we have here. But he played that team religiously, right? Like this is his bread and butter. This is what he's good with. So it just makes sense, like because even going into this tournament, I did think about using this team. I did play a couple games with it. And I was like, man, this ain't for me, because he just kept winning those online tournaments, dude. He kept performing with this team, and I was like, dude, how does he do it? And I think it literally is just like this team and him click on another level, and he just plays better than, because I think like if we gave this team, like we could time travel and we could give this team to people and be like, yo, dude, this team's winning Worlds. I don't think that they win, dude. I think it's him. I think it's him with these 6 Pokemon.
That's completely valid.
Because
I mean, a whole bunch of people had this team at one point, so
Yeah,
like
they
it wasn't
did.
like they were just automatically balling.
It was like the day 0 team. Like,
It's been, it was
yeah.
at the first regional.
Yeah.
Like, this was actually the bane of my existence at this regional. It was the only thing I lost to, but I lost to it like 4 times.
Like, I remember too, like, before that tournament, before Milwaukee even happened, like, this team was on ladder, and we were, like, in our group chat, we were like, dude, I think this team's relevant. I think we got to make sure we
Yeah,
do well into it. Like, this is the first, like, real
I did.
concrete team, right? And then it died down a little bit, and, like, it wasn't, like, it was still popular, and people were using it, but it felt like it was before Day Zero, right? It was, like, the original
It
team.
was, like,
Yeah.
it was very early. Day Zero, I don't even know, like, when I would, like, pin that down. It was before all the tournaments, for sure,
Yeah.
like the regionals.
Because it literally went from like this like huge spike of usage, and then it like fell down a little bit going into Milwaukee. Obviously, there's still a lot of players using it there. You played all of them, but yeah, I think.
Yeah.
But I do think that it was like a popular team.
Well, I think what's worth talking about in relation to this team's usage is I don't think it's that far off, and I know this sounds kind of crazy, from the Fede Compo team. I like the Lunala with speed control and a big fighting type. It's not exactly the same, but like not everyone is really a Lunala, or I'm sorry, a Koraidon player. Like a lot of people are skeptical of using it. And so the move away to Miraidon, I think, enabled a lot of people to, that was just their preference, and ate away from that usage. I think that these teams kind of were fighting over usage in a lot of people's minds.
I think that's fair because I think like especially after the first tournament, like the people who use this team and they're like, oh, I really liked Ursaluna Lunala, right? But that version is just like that team's just kind of better. It was more dominant. Like I see what you're saying. Like they are very similar in terms of like the goals of each like half, right?
Yeah.
Like there's a speed control, there's a fast mode, there's the trick room mode, you can slow it down. But that team just has like Incineroar or Shifu, and you're like, fuck yeah, I'd rather use Incineroar or Shifu over fucking Brute Bonnet, right? Like no questions asked.
Most of the time
I'm
you would.
slamming that, yeah.
And Urshifu is usually like a staple on teams. The only the only archetype that Urshifu isn't guaranteed on tends to be with Koraidon.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I mean, I think he's good on.
They just kind of, the typing's a little too similar, the role's a little too similar.
Yeah. Yeah,
or
that's
Urshifu
valid.
Water, nerfed by the sun.
But yeah, I see what you're saying, and I do think that like people threw it away, and it just kind of like fell to the wayside. But Gio had been using it constantly, right? He used it at
knew
Portland.
that was the one.
He brought it to top. He top 8'd Portland with it. He top 8'd Milwaukee with it. Or I don't know if he top 8'd. I think he got top 16. And then at NAIC, he did top cut as well, getting brutally hacked by Torviv in top 16. So like he literally like every single tournament, it's always been him with this team. And like, dude, I would take the team that I have like 50 in game or in tournament experience with, right? Like actual games in tournament. That's broken, dude. That's broken going into the World
That is
Championships.
pretty nuts.
And then
usually you're working with and
10
like
maybe.
one tournament.
Yeah. I mean, and also that's not counting all the Limitless tours he played, or not Limitless, Victory Road tournaments. He played like every one too with that team. So, dude, at this point, it's him. Hirofumi, on the other hand, obviously ran something a little bit weirder. This was like, it was cool to see here because Hirofumi, like we glazed him before, but Hirofumi is a really, really good player. And he decided to cook up something really crazy with Suika and Pokealex, I believe was the team building group. So yeah, they built.
Trio.
Yeah, it's a crazy trio.
I always think of those guys together.
And Hirofumi is actually kind of a showdown warrior. We did play him on ladder. Like we did see this team prior to the tournament. But I think it was just like, oh, whatever, dude. It's just a Koraidon Calyrex team, so people were kind of glossing it over. But we talked about the Runation Smeargle before. It's kind of a crazy set, but it is really cool with like Ice Rider and like I assume it's faster than Landorus too. So like there are some nasty Runations you can get. You can set up something later for Koraidon too. It just seems like I don't know, like it's like permanent damage, whereas like the Decorate, like you can easily just like kill the Pokemon that's been decorated.
Decorate you can kind of navigate around a bit more.
Yeah, but Runation, it's like, hey, you lost half your health for the rest of the game. Good luck, It makes it more active, I think. Like when things are sleeping, he's like, yo, this guy's doing half my HP every turn. What the fuck is this,
I mean, even just for one of the restricteds to come in when a Pokemon's at half, it's a bit easier to do than, say, Smeargle is the Pokemon left on the field and you bring in another restricted. Like if you were playing Decorate, it's kind of meh. You know, you just lost all those boosts probably. Whereas in this case, like now Crydon is coming in and he's just picking up every single KO.
But yeah, otherwise, like, it's kind of boring. Like, we got double fake out guys to help with either Intimidate or Terrain Control, and then just Landorus. So, there's not too much to say. I think the Smeargle is the big talking point. And also, again, no fake out, opting for Spiky Shield to just keep him alive longer and make him more annoying, right? Like, because he is so, like, he has that mental follow me. When he's on the field, you have to respect him. And having Spiky Shield is a big deal because most Smeargles don't have Spiky Shield. So, like, usually the lines in a Smeargle are very clear. It's like, hey, I need to make sure I'm putting pressure on him in case he doesn't fake out. But in this case, he can just protect and he can absorb all that. We saw that set pop off in top 8 against Torview, actually, where it was just, like, super obnoxious for him to deal with because he had to make plays that, you know, countered Spiky Shield because Spiky Shield was so good in the Torview Smeargle as well because it would break its sash if it decided to fake out. So it was a really, really interesting interaction, and I'm very curious to see how the Smeargle's going to pop off here because I think Smeargle is really good in Geo's team as well. Geo has no taunt.
Yeah.
He's got only damage, so he's got to deal with the Smeargle offensively.
I think it kind of makes him lean into the Chi Flutter mode is like the only way to naturally outpace Smeargle. I guess Koraidon could be filling one of those roles. But, you know, just of those 3 Pokemon, those are going to kind of tend to come in more. I like, you know, another aspect about Ruination versus Decorate is that Brute Bonnet redirecting Ruination is a lot more impactful than Brute Bonnet redirecting Decorate.
True. That is big. Yeah, like, because, like, decorating an Indeedee or a Mungus or a Brute Bonnet feels pretty bad. But in this case, I'll slap him with a Ruination. Totally down.
Take that 50%. Like, that was alright.
Yeah, and I think, like,
the other one feels like, oh man, I've been completely derailed.
I feel like also in this matchup here, what's going to be important is, like, I feel like Geo normally probably leans on Brute Bonnet to deal with Smeargle. But in this case, there's a Koraidon next to it, right? Because, like, if it's Smeargle, Calyrex, Shadow Rider, Brute Bonnet is eating that up. You're just winning the game on the lead, right? They just can't even, like, lead that kind of shit. But in this case, leading Brute Bonnet into Koraidon Smeargle, if that's what Hirofumi opts to lead, or even the Calyrex Smeargle, is just really, really obnoxious to deal with. So I'm going to be curious to see how he navigates Smeargle, because it's probably going to have to be offensive, like you mentioned with those 3 Pokemon faster than Smeargle.
Yep. Yeah, definitely going to tend to the 3 speedy Pokemon for sure, just based on how the Spores will actually effectively play out. No fake outs to even, you know, have that mind game with.
Yeah, there's no fake outs, there's no Intimidate, so we're hopping right in here, and we're going to see Koraidon Smeargle, and we're going to see Koraidon Chi-Yu. So a little bit more of an aggressive route here. It's kind of interesting with the Chi-Yu, because it is... Again, there's no fake out, but this is kind of a free, like, if I'm Hirofumi, you could just flame charge turn 1 and protect if you wanted to. I guess you could get CC'd. Man, Geo, dude, he locked that shit faster than I can even...
He went with, that was blazing.
I couldn't even comprehend what he fucking locked in.
See, I think that's part of why honing with these teams is so strong, because I just feel like the amount of options that are available, or like the impact of these turns, is really big. Oh, double protect, I guess, makes perfect sense. You know, you want to see that heat wave come out, but I mean, man, he's blazing. Heat wave is like, I guess, 100%, right? So that's part of it. You only have to choose one Pokemon's move.
Yeah. I mean,
and I guess you pick. Okay. I actually don't know if it really matters. I guess close combat makes sense.
I mean, okay, we gotta watch the Moody Boost. It's gonna be irrelevant. But I think also what's really nice about Geo's turn 1 too is like the only way he gets punished is if Smeargle attacks and Koraidon protects, right? Which I just think is very, very unlikely. So Geo's playing off that, and the CC Heat Wave, he most likely is faster than the enemy Koraidon because you just assume life faster than Clear Amulet. But that does pick up Koraidon, so I totally respect the play. He just fucking knew what he wanted to do. Now he gets to actually play the turn on game 2, which is kind of funny. Like, he can change it up. He is actually thinking a while here, and he is going to go for Smeargle here. But it's just going to be a switch to, I bet, Incineroar, right? Yep, there he is. The GOAT. Intimidating the life of Koraidon. So
I mean, but it's still not even super clear on... I think Hirofumi's supposed to Flame Charge, just to kind of lessen the impact of Chi-Yu, right? Just not like if it returns, it can still make you lock into funky things.
Is that Terrafire on Hirofumi's Koraidon?
Hirofumi? Yeah, because he wants to press that big Flame Charge.
Yeah, I guess you 2-hit Chi-Yu with it, so it is kind of worth it. That was a really, really good switch, by the way, for Hirofumi. He just completely, like, stopped Gio's momentum. Like, if Gio just went for the CC Heat Wave here, I think it might have just KO'd.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, so now they both are Flame Charged, though. So, well, I guess you can't really do much, because you are probably just going to Flame Charge Chi-Yu again and just fake out Koraidon. And there's, like, no risk here. Hirofumi is in the absolute driver's seat. There's not much he can do to like Gio's gonna lose Chi-Yu here and he's gonna get faked out. He could
I think he really just I'm already thinking that you should just think of the next turn because it's pretty set that like you should just press those buttons. Like it sounds probably like the best thing for everyone. I don't think it's worth it for Gio to really put something in danger to change that outcome. You know, there could be a board clearing like for Lunala that we just saw that could be positive. You know, just to have it come in with Shadow Shield and attack. Doesn't go for it though. So
he said it,
maybe
fuck
big
you,
money.
Kyo.
Maybe big, yeah. Like, I mean, I don't know. That they're the master of this team.
It's true. I think it's okay to switch to the Lunala here. The Chi-Yu is valuable just because it does outspeed Smeargle, but I guess also Chi-Yu does have. I don't know. Lunala has value too. I think it's more just like this is definitely a turn.
I mean, I guess you're saying that like it's acceptable for the shield to be broken. Like you're definitely not going to be KO'd, and it is pretty agreeable that fake out is coming out. Like that's part of the set in stone thing we just talked about. So I guess that was absolutely fine to do that. But now, the shield itself, did it? I mean, you go for the fire move, I guess.
You can flare blitz kill it. Yeah, but like maybe you're just saying like, hey, I'm gonna leave Lunala here. I'm gonna dangle it, right? And just say, hey, I know you want to kill Lunala, but to do that you have to flare blitz, which feels really, really bad, right?
True. I guess there is a big HP management factor I'm not really considering.
So I think Gio is okay with this turn because now this is a free close combat into Koraidon and Meteor Beam. Because you have to flare blitz to stop Meteor Beam, or we're just gonna trade Lunala for Koraidon. And I think trading Lunala for Koraidon is so fucking worth because
I agree.
If you make that trade, you don't really care because then you have Chi-Yu to just clean up Ice Rider, Incin, and Smeargle. I think you're totally fine with this trade. But now he didn't opt for the trade, so now you just get a free Meteor Beam into Smeargle, and you just get to smack him and break his sash, which is amazing.
I mean, I like that from Hirofumi though. I thought that was a good way to get out of that situation.
Yeah,
like the meat beam on Smeargle. Oh, especially the miss is huge. Like I guess if you knew that was gonna. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Well, okay.
Oh, this guy's balling on him. Yeah, I think right now is because there's. I guess they're not speed tying. We think that Gio is faster.
Gio, no. For Koraidons, Hirofumi has 2 flame charges. Gio has 1.
Oh, he's 2 flame charges.
Yeah, because he protected on that fake out, and he did go for flame charge on Lunala that turn, and he flame charged Chi-Yu. True. So, and I mean, what sucks here too is that Meteor Beam missed. Like the speed boost wouldn't have mattered if it didn't miss Meteor Beam.
True.
But because Meteor Beam missed, this is the freest Flare Blitz Spore of your life, I think. Right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because I don't think you get punished at all. Yeah, you just get the KO. You're gonna lose your Koraidon, but you are gonna get a Spore off, and now you're even faster than Chi-Yu. Yeah, I think you are. This guy's chilling, dude. Smeargle is the devil sometimes.
Smeargle is the devil. I actually really hate when Smeargle is good. I think it's interesting he even went for the flame charge there instead of just removing the dragon.
Yeah, it's sleep time.
I mean, surely he must lose this game. I don't know if it was. I feel it's almost kind of hard to criticize his plays because, in retrospect, this guy's the world champion and he's been playing this team for months.
No,
I
I
just
actually
feel
think
like
I think the way he played was totally fine. I think like the issue was just like I think the Lunala bait was actually really really smart when we watched it play out in real time. But I think it was just the protect play was solid, and then that meteor beam miss with the Moody boost.
well, that
was
meteor
like
main is, but really, yeah. That
I
was
think
really
that's what
important.
cooked him. I think because I think the pin he set up was actually really really smart, and I love the way he played that
Yes.
turn too. But then it was just like, oh, I missed
Yes.
meteor beam, and now he got a speed boost, and I'm sleeping.
No, that felt really bad. That did feel
Yeah.
really bad. But do you think it was correct to keep his Koraidon intact right there,
Oh, on that
as
turn.
opposed to just on the turn after? Because I agree,
Yeah.
like the meat beam miss really enables everything to go downhill. I just don't know right now if the value is really in getting the damage on that Smeargle versus removing the Koraidon.
I think I don't know because if you remove the oh shit, he went for the low kick on that guy.
A
Though.
low kick is a move that I thought was actually going to pop off at this tournament. And so I'm kind of amused that there are a number of low kicks.
I think low kick's really good. I know we talked about it because we were testing out something similar, and there was some discussion around low kick. But when I was testing it, it felt really, really
Another
fucking
one.
good. So that low kick though, right there, did give like this is a really good spot. I don't know why Hirofumi went for the Rune. I think he forgot about his own speed boost. I'm not gonna lie, because he went for a Runation plus
Yeah, that Ruination was funky.
low kick, which it was never gonna get the KO. Which I think maybe you should just blitz group on it, like just remove the.
I like
Spore.
to think he had a moment of like, let me do the math really quick, and then he was kind of like, I can't do it. Like it's too fast. I'm just gonna lock in.
Because like if you low kick the Koraidon, if Chi Yu came in, it's dead anyway. So the Runation was just so worthless.
Yeah.
You might as well just follow me. All right. So now Smeagol's gonna stall here, and yeah, I mean like this isn't a bad spot. Damn, Gio going for the reads. He went for did he sucker punch? Oh, he sucker punched Korai. No, he must have sucker punched Smeargle. What? Right? Because Koraidon didn't protect
Wait.
there. Koraidon
I don't
attacked.
know what is actually the point in doing that. Like
I
it
don't
felt
know.
earlier when he did KO the Koraidon, I was considering that he was trying to keep Koraidon in to like get some kind of specific board that would like snowball, right? As opposed to like rush fake out or something
Yeah.
coming out or Calyrex Ice. But I don't see it.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I swear he sucker punched Smeargle there because
No, that makes sense because unless like he pressed protect on the sleeping Koraidon.
but the Koraidon moved after the sucker punch. So protect goes before sucker.
Oh, no, true.
So
Yes,
that was
of
a
course.
crazy play. But I do think the switch there was good. Like he just said, Smeargle's protecting, we're chilling. I'm gonna bring in my guy. I'm gonna press Rage Powder. There's no sun anymore, and now I can redirect this stupid Smeargle. So I think the protect there from Smeargle was really solid, but Gio did find a way to kind of sneak his way back in, at least not auto lose, right? And he's gonna get to eat his citrus. Heat Wave does this KO Koraidon? It does not. That's actually really annoying. Because now if it wakes up, you're just kind of fucked. I think you can just go
I don't
into
know. I
Ice
mean,
Rider.
you literally can't get through Instant. Oh, Koraidon is still
It's
I
alive
guess you
but
can.
sleeping. Yes.
got
it is.
17.
17
HP,
HP
if I recall.
burned one sleep turn.
Okay,
So,
I mean, it's all right. All right. I mean, there's a chance.
I do think the
The
safety
Instant
goggles.
is looking amazing.
Yeah, the safety goggles too is so fucking nice here. That's huge. I think it's up to Hirofumi not to choke because I think with
Yeah.
Ensign, I think you could go. You just go Ensign and then you just go for fake out and I guess.
No, well,
Blitz.
you go Instant there every time because his last is Calyrex Ice. There's no
No.
reason to throw it out to that Heat Wave, right?
Yeah.
So
you don't
like
wanna
this
take
is
the
the
heat
only
wave.
thing to do.
I think
Honestly,
you fake out Chi Yu and just go for low kick into Brute Bonnet. Is that your best play? Because you need it. Well, no, the sucker punch threat is actually annoying as fuck here. He's kind of got it. Like he's got him a little bit, right? Like he can sucker punch KO Koraidon. He has that pin set up, and oh my god, is he gonna go for the fucking reading? I think you're supposed to always sucker here. I think Seed Bombing Koraidon's crazy because he just gets it to protect. Unless you think it's switching. Okay. Dude, is he like setting up, is he like mind gaming this guy?
Does Hirofumi have Flare Blitz?
He does have Flare Blitz.
Like, a lot of them don't.
He's
Okay.
a normal Flare Blitz, what is it? Oh, here comes Flare Blitz from him. He's living.
I really actually thought that was gonna get it.
Dude, I think he just KOs Ensign now. I think he just KOs Ensign and then...
Wait,
Sucker
Chiyu
Punch.
is so broken right here.
Yeah, Chiyu gets the KO on Ensign, I think.
I mean, I guess that's not hella broken there, but
and then,
so low.
And then you Sucker Punch. So I think...
Sucker Instant for sure.
Not Ensign, dude. You Sucker the
Why not
Koraidon.
Instant?
Koraidon's faster than
faster?
Chiyu.
He's been out this whole time.
He has never switched.
Yeah, okay, yeah, just get him. Just get him, and then you'll get the single target damage.
So Koraidon should protect, and then you bring an Ice Rider, and then maybe there's hope, right? Like, that's your plan.
Well, yeah, because maybe Instant will take it without the single target.
Oh, you know what you do? You know what? I think, you know what wins? I think wins every time is you Sucker Heat Wave, but all Hirofumi has to do is protect Koraidon, let Instant faint, and then Ice Rider should win the game as long as there's no first turn wake, right? Yep, he goes for protect. Oh, but it fails. Oh, it fails. Oh, he's chilling. He just needs to double hit Heat Wave. I totally forgot he already blew.
No, but
protect.
I mean, if the single target part matters.
Oh,
which
Instant
it does.
lived?
Yeah, so that was hella correct. Always to protect there.
But what do you do?
Well, if you take out Chiyu, there's no heat wave pressure. I think the spores kind of suck. Brutbond is probably faster than Calyrex Ice because this guy's like really obnoxious in that way. So it's actually looking kind of big money
for Geo.
For Geo because the spore turns favor him.
But he needs to get a first turn wake. Otherwise, you just get knocked off and lose, right?
I guess, yeah, you do.
So you need a first turn wake, kill the Incineroar, and then you get the spore off and win. And I think, well, then it becomes a Brute Bonnet versus Calyrex endgame too. So that's awkward as well. I guess you could just The
game is alive in this moment.
Do you Flare Blitz? Do you just Flare Blitz Calyrex and then? No, I think you just protect Spore. I think that works. I think you could also like Seed Bomb or
There's no way that Instant actually KOs Brute Bonnet right here, right?
No, dude, I'm not really sure. Sometimes I don't know about this guy. I'm thinking Brute lives a Flare Blitz though.
Is he not plus defense?
But it's 1.3 on that stat.
Oh, true.
It's only.
I don't know.
Speed.
That feels pretty big.
I feel. Oh, he's Terra Water.
Oh, he's got Terra. He's got Terra.
Oh my God, he's got Terra. Okay, he's chilling then.
Okay, no, he's big chilling. This is actually crazy that he has that still.
That's huge because the Citrus Berry's gone too, so the knockoffs are doing negative damage. Okay, I mean, it's still awkward. It's still awkward as fuck because if Koraidon doesn't wake up, I think Leaf Seed might beat the Brute Bonnet straight up.
Oh, yeah, true.
Koraidon wakes up though.
Oh, he woke up.
First turn wake gets the blitz off.
I mean, he deserves it after that meat beam shenanigan anyway.
That's true. That's true. That's honestly true. Yeah, because if that meat beam never went off, this dude was never sleeping.
Yeah, he's like in a way better spot, and he actually navigated that super well. Like, I don't know. There's so many hard turns there. So many. Like, did he not KO the Koraidon for the extra time? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, did I just not see something? Did he want more turns? I don't know.
I think he wanted more turns. I think he was okay with that situation, and he just wanted to stall it as much as he could, like with the sleep turns, like once it went south.
Because I mean, he got him. He got him.
Yeah, he did. It worked. I honestly think Giovanni played so well. I think Hirofumi played well too, but like
that's tough. I mean, I'm blown away. Really, that's so hard.
That was. I mean, like
especially at the world stage. Like, man.
I think what I noticed about when I watched Geo sets from this tournament is like, dude, he's so fucking confident every time, right? Even when the play doesn't work, like sometimes there is like crazy turns that just don't work for him. But for the most part, like he sticks to his guns. He's like, that didn't work. I'm gonna make it work. I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna do it again. You know what I mean? Like he's like, I'm going to make reads and I'm gonna live or die by my reads because that's just the nature of his team. And like even in the finals, he was pulling it off like insane mode. And obviously here too, like he played well. I really loved that Lunala switch. Well. I loved all the baits and the way he just played the game was so
Switching
well.
into Lunala on the flame charge was really good. And
I love that turn, honestly.
Chi-Yu always feels kind of broken. Like, I honestly hate the existence of Fluttermane Chi-Yu, but
Mhm.
man, he's making that Chi-Yu look really good.
He is, dude, and like the whole time, another crazy thing, dude. He just didn't bring fucking Fluttermane to the Sun matchup. I think Flutter looks really solid here, but he says, no, 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 I don't really need it. I'm just gonna rely on Chi-Yu Koraidon to beat Smeargle. I do really wonder about his Lunala speed though, because like, I, I'm not fully sure how fast his Lunala is, but I think there's a decent chance that Geo does outspeed Smeargle with said Lunala.
That is
Because
always so difficult to actually find out.
it's hard for Hirofumi to find out, but Gio obviously knows it going into it. And I just don't know because I think that there are some icy. When I was playing around with this team, I was just testing max speed Lunala, and I don't think Gio actually released his paste. I don't actually know if we know his team.
I hella respect that, honestly. He's like, yo, this format's coming back when?
I
November?
mean, yeah,
See you then.
fuck it. I'm the world champion. I'm gonna be keeping this one in the vault.
He's like, you guys can get the paste back from, what was it, March? Get that one.
But yeah, I do wonder. I would because I think the fast Lunala with the Icy Wind Fluttermane can actually really mess up some people.
Yeah.
Like if you can outspeed Shadow Rider with it, it can feel incredible as well. So I do wonder. I will see if we see it this game. But here for me, going for the same turn just to.
Yeah. I mean, you just want to see him commit to the Heat Wave or press a Terra Bud.
Now I think the question here. So he's gonna lock in the same move because he knows Hirofumi's most likely just gonna protect, right? So he's just gonna CC the Koraidon, which he did. Now the question is, does he like, what does he do? Because CCing is a very hard move to click here, if you get low kicked back. So like, it can get a little funky if you do decide to just CC Incineroar. That means for the rest of the time that these Koraidons are staring down each other, you're at risk of dying to low kick. So calling that instant switch isn't the greatest feeling ever. But then also Hirofumi has set up this mind game of does he even switch? What if he just fucking spores? You know what I mean? Like, I would love to see him just stay in with Smeargle, go for Spore, and then just go for a flame charge so you can potentially set up a low kick on the next
I like
turn.
flame charge too.
I think it's a weird turn. This turn 2 is very pivotal here. But that's just.
I mean, it
that's
just
the
sets
mind
the whole
games.
pace,
Yeah,
especially with Smeargle.
It's the mind games of Smeargle. He's gonna go for follow me.
I mean,
What?
yeah, that flame charge turn is looking extra juicy right now.
He's gonna go for Heat Wave. It misses Smeargle.
The Smeargle.
Dude, if he just spored, the game actually just ended.
I was like, and I don't disrespect the close combat at all, but definitely a flame charge turn. Like, you would have been at least a bit better off.
Yeah, because now he's gonna low kick. Oh shit, he's just dead.
Just a kick out.
Just a kick, so that guy's dead.
Stomp him.
Lunala does look like it could potentially be in a little bit of a better spot here. Did he just get a speed boost again?
He did.
Okay, so now Lunala can't come in. And that speed that we were discussing earlier does not matter whatsoever. So it's time to bring a group on it.
Hirofumi took the weight off, dude.
Dude, imagine, like, that's like the worst case scenario, too. Imagine having a deal, you're like, alright, game 1, you got the speed boost, whatever, I snuck it out. It happens again in game 2, on turn 2.
It's like, come on.
I mean, honestly, I think that's why he's also going for the double protect, is that, like, it's pretty safe, you see what he locks into, but, like, if you get the speed boost, the game ends, right? There's no way to punish it. So, like, actually, the double protect play is sick as fuck, even though it's so stupid.
No, it's so safe. Like, it's literally, there's no reason not to do it. It also just happens to make the turn 2 very pivotal.
Yeah. So,
like, all the weight of the turn 1 is put into that next turn.
I think you can. Oh, dude, this turn is hard because committing the Terra Water sucks ass.
Yeah.
I don't know. The low kick from Hirofumi was nice. Like it was a really good turn. He got rid of Koraidon, but I think you just have to regular Rage Powder Heat Wave. Like unfortunately, what the fuck did he just click? I didn't even see it.
I
think he spored.
Oh, it doesn't matter now.
Why is he sucker punching?
I don't think that's correct, sir.
Oh, he's calling the Runation.
No way.
He's calling the Runation.
It's not happening, big dog.
I'm at a loss for words. That's insane play. Is he gonna?
We're about to see the animation play.
Okay. Okay. I mean, I don't know why Hirofumi just didn't commit here, because now you get a free heat wave on Ensign, which honestly at this point in the game we'll take, so we don't have to be worried about our meteor beam. But then I don't know. Next turn is so free. Like I guess he just wants Smeargle wants the guaranteed speed drop.
Oh my god. That's what you get for protecting.
That's what you get, dude. Because now he wanted the fake out Spore on a Chi-Yu, but he got that speed drop, so now Chi-Yu's faster. So I think he just gets a Rage Powder and Heat Wave, and I don't think you're punished whatsoever. Right? The worst thing that's going to happen
to you That was a huge drop.
Yeah, that was huge. I mean, he got the speed boost.
I hate you, Smeargle. I really hope Smeargle is not in Champions, just ever.
I feel confident, dude. He seems like he'd be weird in Champions. What, do you have to scroll through every move?
I know, like that. That makes me hopeful that he'll be like not there.
He loves all the mechanics.
He can be in all the spin-off games. He can have his own game. I don't care.
He loves every mechanic, dude. Like Dynamax, dude. He loves that shit.
He loves Dynamax.
He loves Terra, dude. He does. He does love Terra too. He doesn't.
Him and Kangaskhan were best friends. I didn't forget about that. Like,
dude, fuck it.
He goes back.
The Z moves? Hell yeah, dude. He can eat a Z move. He's got a sash.
Yeah, I love to eat those Z moves.
We gotta figure out what the next mechanic it is. I mean, even Terra is like low key. Terra Ghost adds another level of the mind games, which are so fucking annoying, right? And in this case, he's Terra Grass. So like on that turn, he could have Terra Grass Spored. He really could have Terra Grass Spored there. Isn't that nuts? He could have still got him with the stupid mechanic. Okay, but in this situation, I think now I feel the speed drop's chill. You could switch out.
Wait, he actually hella could have done that.
He could have. That would have been bad. Because he didn't tear the Koraidon this game, which I think is important. Lunala is going to come in. And now...
Wait, I'm honestly really thinking about that now. Was that his optimal thing to do? Was Terra Grass Smeargle in the last turn? Because the sucker like makes some sense, right? Like you Spore is like the mindless play, and then you think, oh, Rage Powder, right? So you don't Spore anymore. So maybe you get a cute Ruination. But if you Terra Grass, you just get around all that.
And now he gets knocked off. He protects. I think this is chill.
I mean, knockoff is pretty chill in there.
Because now he's faster than the guy again, right?
Yeah. So maybe I was a little over dramatic before, because really the knockoff was hard to punish. Pretty hard to punish.
Yep, and now, it's just Incineroar is so hard to deal with. Like, I think that's why that low kick turn 2 was so good. Is honestly just like, it makes Incin so good. And I forgot who I was talking to about this team, but like, part of the reason that this team died off is that we kind of realized it's like, hey, Incineroar is really good into this team.
Yeah.
You know, like, it's really good in the Life of Koraidon. It's really good in the Lunala, Chi-Yu, Brute Bonnet, even Ursaluna to a degree, right? Obviously, it has ways to beat it. Like, it has Meteor Beam. It's got, sometimes, they did stop running safety goggles.
Very reliant on Koraidon landing correct turns is part of the problem. And Koraidon, when it's not even present, and now it's like, it's not even uphill, it's like up mountain.
And then this was a huge turn to get correct, right? Like, if you didn't get that turn right, I think the game's just over. If Chi-Yu goes to sleep and he switches, it's curtains. But Hirofumi gets it wrong. Gio is still in this one. He's defeated the evil Smeargle without going to sleep, by the way. He spent like 3 turns
actually pretty nut.
Dodging the speed boost, dodging the spores, and he set himself up in a situation now where he's got a Chi-Yu and a Brute Bonnet, and he's not sleeping. So he does get Hirofumi does get a really nice like cycle, right? Like, you just probably go into Koraidon, you bring Incin back in, and you just fake out and just start going crazy, right? Like, it's a hard punish because neither of these Pokemon can protect, so you can really fake out either one. One of the only changes Gio made over the course of the year is to the Citrus Berry Brute Bonnet. He started out the year with Covert Cloak, I believe.
That's what I thought.
So this was like, Covert Cloak was the norm, at least on this team. But now Citrus Berry is the only change that I think he's really made since Milwaukee. I mean, maybe there's spread changes, of course, but other than that, He's just rocking with this the citrus berry brute bonnet.
I mean, Citrus Berry's been super cool, and I love it. Like, you scare out most Calyrex anyway, just with the other members of your team.
Mhm.
You're getting a lot of value out of an item that's normally, like, one of the best items in the game on every team. Like, in Reg Age, you'll see it all the time.
Yeah, I think you're right that it is specific to his team too. Is that he does have like Chi-Yu, Lunala, Koraidon, Fluttermane. They're all so good into both horses. He's the horse master. Like, this is his matchup. I'm surprised that Hirofumi did go into Calyrex here a little bit because you are just Spore. But I guess you do just say, hey, I have Terra. I'm just gonna fake out the Brute Bonnet and Trick Room. I think that's what we're gonna see here.
I think that's the best thing to do.
I think Gio's team can get a little bogged down by Trick Room, but he does have Wide Guard. He does have Lunala. Like, he can make this happen, and I believe he still has Terra too. He does, which is pretty big.
Yeah.
Wait, what? He just didn't even fake out? He's just gonna eat the Spore?
Ooh. Instant just came in, right? Like, I didn't miss something.
He parting shot and he just came in. Okay, I mean, honestly,
Why?
I think it's not the worst case scenario ever because
No.
you could just Leech Seed to victory as well.
I'm
Like,
gonna wake up now.
honestly, no. Leech Seed to victory is
Wake
like
up and
super
then you
real.
ball on him.
Yeah, like, I think you can throw some lances now. You don't even need Trick Room. You don't need any of that shit. He just said, I'm just gonna chill for a turn. I'm gonna, like, I think he doesn't want Lunala to come in with like Lunala and Brute Bonnet to be next to each other. I think he wants this weakened Chi-Yu, right? Because look at how much that Heat Wave did to Calyrex. Like, for real.
Yeah.
So I think he's just slowing down the game. He's saying, all right, because it looked dumb, but he's like, nah. I'm just
Sometimes
gonna
things look dumb.
I like the knockoff too because what he's doing is he's saying, I dare you to switch Lunala in. I want you to, right?
Yeah.
Because that fake out was so
very
obvious.
safe play, honestly.
Honestly, it looks stupid at first glance, but it's actually really, really smart because the way Gio's been playing, the way this set went, he's like, I'm calling Lunala, dude. You're switching Lunala. This is such an obvious fake out. I'm getting your Lunala's power.
I mean, even if you don't get the Lunala, it's like, okay, well, now you're in the position to give me the Chilling Nay. Like, I'm going to get the boost off of you.
Yep, yeah.
Like, for sure.
So now he has to Terra Water, which feels a little bad. He is going to rip this overheat. Does this pick up? No.
No, I
That's
mean,
brutal.
it is -1.
Yeah. It is. And the Flare Blitz is going to connect on the Chi-Yu. This guy's out of here. If Incin lives, it's feeling pretty good.
There's, after that, I don't know.
He's
Both?
chilling.
Is it both?
He's chilling. Oh, see,
Wow.
Okay, he just made sure it's fainting. So now
Calyrex,
Calyrex,
do your thing.
it needs to wake up. It needs to start setting the seeds here. It gets the first turn wake, and here comes the Trick Room. Okay.
Oh, the first thrown away.
I think I'm okay with it.
Honestly, is that really a better first turn Trick Room than a Leech Seed, though?
I don't know.
Like, Koraidon's in the back.
Yeah, I think you can also just start Rage Powdering too, is the other big thing. Wow, Koraidon is healthy as fuck too. I didn't realize that. He can take these hits for sure.
That was kind of funky, but I don't know. A lot of these games, you really have to let that digest, you know, because his last play looked funky. But this one looks a lot worse.
I don't know what you're supposed to really do here though. Like, even if you are Geo, it's still awkward. Like, you have to commit a Spore. Like, you are just baiting a Spore, right? Because if you can get Leech Seed on Lunala, that's the big thing, right? This is so worth it. As long as he Leech Seed Lunala, I think he's in a winning position, right? Like, I think it doesn't matter. You just need to have Koraidon, like, soak attention, soak Spores, because I think Leech Seed should just win the game. This is gonna hurt. This is annoying, but he should start healing it all back.
I mean, you'll shrug it off.
Because I think you just, like, I don't know if you protect, truly, but you could. And you also could just rip you just get your rip Leech Seed. It's just going to be more of like, oh, wow. That did way more
Didn't do
than
anything.
That did more than I expected, though. Calyrex is kind of crazy sometimes. This is like the Leech Seed Calyrex is like,
Yum.
This is goated. This is goated for Calyrex. He's loving this. The Terra Water on the Brute Bonnet, too. You're like, fuck yeah, another Leech Seed target. I'm so in.
I mean, I guess the Trick Room actually does work out because you create like a better Spore incentive rather than just like I'm going to Rage Powder now.
Yeah. Ooh, I don't know if I fuck with that. I mean, I guess he's gonna.
Well, I mean, if you wake up and get the other one.
He can. Oh, he didn't.
Oh, or not.
He didn't even try to protect.
No, I respect it. Okay, but I think you'll die.
He's so dead, dude. It's +1.
Yeah.
Lunala is a very strong Pokemon.
Okay, I mean...
It's awkward. It's awkward for sure.
It is awkward.
I think you just Leech Seed the Brute on it. You have to.
You have
to. You need another HP. It's going to come down to sleep turns.
It is.
This is a permanently +1 Lunala, too. Like, it's just going to sit there spamming
Yeah,
+1.
it's going to start smacking.
Dude, low key, is Meteor Beam ever the correct play? I don't know. I think on this turn...
Not yet. Not yet.
That's huge.
That's huge.
That's huge.
That's actually probably just the game right there.
I think it might be. It
Like,
depends
that's
on
such
sleep
an
turns, too.
Especially, the sleep turns, of course, all like going to determine this whole thing anyway.
I think you're just supposed to...
Yeah, yup.
Oh my god. Okay, and now he's sleeping, too. I think Moongeist plus... I think he was dead regardless, to be honest. I don't think he had a chance. I think Moongeist is just nuking him, dude.
If he got the leech and he got an appropriately timed wake with the protect, like...
I think he needed a first turn wake and hit the leech, right? I think that's what it was. Because, like, look at how much this is going to do.
That's going to absolutely, like, nay this guy.
He's fucking gone. He's dead. Good night, sweet prince. And a crit.
A crit for salt in the wound.
Nah, I think he was
ever try and live again. Don't you ever pull that.
Honestly, I feel like Gio did. He played that so fucking well. I can't imagine what it feels like to to beat.
I mean, it's so much to take in. Like truly, like that Hirofumi turn looked really weird. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't weird. It made perfect sense. And even as the opponent, you kind of have to digest that a bit, right? Like, like you're not just like, I immediately understand what he's going for. And it's high level mons, man. It's part of what it really is. That even turns that look funky, goofy, or inefficient are really good turns. Sometimes stalling for turns is really a powerful strategy that is overlooked. That also kind of ends up looking awkward. And these big, like, I mean, the sun and, you know, the Koraidons are kind of... Man, actually, he got that early Koraidon KO and still didn't win. That's pretty brutal.
Like, even when it looked so bad, like, I was like, how is Gio really going to deal with Instant? He's like, dude, I'm just going to spam Heat Wave. Like, and it worked, right? Like, because Instant has to take those hits, and he's just stalling that mid-game. Like, when Brute comes in, it just gets... It's so bulky, it's so hard for Hirofumi to KO, that it's just sitting there for, like, an hour. And...
yeah,
he's just slowly chipping him down during that time, and then by the time he gets rid of it or the other mon faints, Lunala's ready to just start sweeping too. Like, the team has it's literally just 6 damage or 5 damage guys and a fucking Brute Bonnet, and even then Brute Bonnet is kind of a damage guy sometimes. You know?
Brute Bonnet, I mean, he is kind of a damage guy.
Yeah, so like he just stalled and wait for his moment, and then like Instant just couldn't actually kill Chiyu, and the spores were annoying for Hirofumi's side as well. I think he played that set like actually fucking amazing.
He played that super well.
That was nice.
It's so hard playing Koraidon versus Koraidon, I feel. There's just the power is so high, like with stun. Because like you deal with the sleep turns, you deal with the heat wave turns, you can get burnt.
Yeah.
Chiyu, the ability to sit there and kind of chip for damage over time, really powerful. I feel like that's a theme of Worlds every year, maybe. It's just like getting slow, steady chip is actually really powerful instead of going for big, obvious KO and then giving your opponent a position that's actually advantageous to them because they were able to get something in for free.
Yeah, I mean, like, also, like, the way he managed... like it seemed like he was adapting on the fly every single turn, you know, like
he was like you could tell
there was obviously a game plan and an idea, but for the most part he's like, dude, I'm just gonna shit out damage and I'm gonna figure it out from there, right? Like that he led the Koraidon Chiyu and it did the damage, and then he just had to figure out, like, because he lost Koraidon super early. It went to sleep in the other game too. There was the Moody boost. Like, he just navigated every obstacle that was thrown his way, and he played to perfection. It was just a really good set.
Yeah, I mean, he stayed cool the whole time, and that's really a big part of it.
Yeah, he didn't get, like, the Moody boost was brutal, but he navigated through it. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed the video. We'll see you guys next time.
See you guys.
Peace.